The Towering Inferno is a 1974 American disaster film directed by John Gilliman, with Irwin Allen as the producer and master of disaster films. The movie features an all-star cast, including Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, Faye Dunaway, William Holden, and Fred Astaire. The film is based on two novels, The Tower by Richard Martin Stern and The Glass Inferno by Thomas N. Scotia and Frank M. Robinson. It was a massive box office success and is considered one of the greatest disaster films of all time. The film is set in the newly constructed Glass Tower, a 138-story skyscraper in San Francisco, designed by architect Doug Roberts, Paul Newman. The building, hailed as the world's tallest, is set to host a lavish dedication ceremony, with many VIPs in attendance, including Senator Parker, Robert Vaughn, and the building's owner, James Duncan, William Holden. As preparations for the event are underway, an electrical short circuit caused by substandard wiring, which was installed by the building's greedy electrical contractor, Roger Simmons, Richard Chamberlain, ignites a fire on the 81st floor. The fire quickly spreads, fueled by flammable materials and the building's lack of proper safety measures. Doug Roberts becomes aware of the fire and immediately alerts the building's chief of security, Harry Jenigan, O.J. Simpson. The San Francisco Fire Department, led by the determined and experienced fire chief Micah Halloran, Steve McQueen, is called to the scene. However, the fire spreads rapidly, trapping guests on the upper floors, including the 135th floor promenade room, where the dedication ceremony is taking place. As the fire intensifies, chaos ensues. The fire department struggles to control the blaze, and attempts to evacuate the trapped occupants are met with numerous challenges. Helicopters are brought in for a rooftop rescue, but this plan quickly fails as the roof becomes engulfed in flames. Amidst the panic, Doug and Chief Halloran work together to devise a plan to save as many people as possible. They attempt several rescue efforts, including using the building's exterior scenic elevator, but these are hampered by the intense heat and smoke. In a dramatic sequence, a group of guests, including Liselette Mueller, Jennifer Jones, attempt to descend by a breeches buoy, a pulley-based rescue device, but Liselette tragically falls to her death as the fire reaches the upper floors. The situation becomes increasingly dire. In a desperate final effort, Doug and Chief Halloran devise a high-risk plan to use a series of water tanks on the roof to create a massive water drop that will hopefully extinguish the fire. This plan involves blowing up the tanks, which could potentially flood the upper floors and douse the flames. In the film's tense climax, Chief Halloran and Doug rig the explosives while the remaining survivors brace themselves for the impact. The explosion successfully releases the water, which cascades down through the building, extinguishing the flames and saving the lives of those still trapped inside. In the aftermath, as the survivors are evacuated, Doug and Chief Halloran reflect on the disaster. Halloran points out that while they were able to save lives, the building was a death trap due to its lack of proper safety measures. He warns Doug that if architects continue to build higher and higher without considering safety, such tragedies will happen again. The film ends on a somber note, with the realization that the disaster could have been avoided if profit and aesthetics had not been prioritized over safety. The final scene shows the ruined building, a stark reminder of the catastrophic events that unfolded. The Towering Inferno is remembered for its impressive special effects, thrilling action sequences, and strong performances by its cast. It won 3 Academy Awards and was nominated for Best Picture. The film's success helped cement the popularity of the disaster genre in the 1970s. There are thousands of great videos like this on the channel. Please take a look. Please share and subscribe or visit the Bonswivit channel on eBay, which has over 250,000 rare and collectible items listed.